Hey, so this is the first video of the Chapter 2 test practice, and if you want to follow on, it's on page 127. And you could even take the test first yourself and then come back to the videos if you want to do that way, if you want to test yourself. Or if you're confused by the content, you can just watch these videos first. And of course, you don't have to watch every single video. Like, say if you already know a part, then you can skip over that video and just go to the stuff that you don't know yet. But I'm just putting this stuff here so that everybody can get an A plus on this test and pass Algebra 2. So let's check out this first one here. This is problems 1 and 2. And they want us to find the domain and the range of each one of these, and also graph the relation. So we're doing three different things here: domain, range, and graph. So let's look at number 1. Let's do the domains first. So I'm going to do domain, and so the domains is all the x values. So hopefully you already know that. And on the set of ordered pairs, the first number is always the x value, and the second number is always the y value. So to do a domain, they want you to list all the x values that this particular function has. So to indicate that you're writing a range or a domain, you put these curly braces. And then you just go through and you list every single one of the x values for the domain. So we got 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's 1 out of 3 steps. So then the next part is the range. And the range wants us to list all the y values. So this is going to be y, all the y values. So on our graph, it's going to, or in our list of values, it's the 0, -1, -4, -9, and then -16. So again, draw your little curly braces and put 0, -1, -4, and -9, whoops, and -16. And remember that if I'm going too fast, that since these are videos, you can go back and rewatch a spot. Oh, look, I made a mistake here. Let's fix that. I need a curly brace. Okay, so that is the second step, and now the third step, they want us to graph it. So let's make some axis here, and let's put some little tick marks on our axis. They don't need to be super perfect. Okay, now we need to graph each one of these points. So 0, 0, that's right here, and then 1, -1, we go over 1, down 1. And then 2, -4, we go over 2, down 4. Right here, yeah. And then 3, -9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's way down there. Okay, and 4, -16. Oh my gosh, that's like way, 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 way down there. I'm just gonna guesstimate that one and put it like down here. 4, -16. So that's at the 4 tick mark, and then down to -16. Okay, so we are done with number 1 there. Now let's try number 2. So the first thing that we need to do is grab the domain of it. So that's gonna be any of the x values, remember? So on this one's 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 6, and 7. And the range is, you probably know by now, is all of the y values of our function. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, then the last step is we need to graph this thing. So let's draw some axes. And we're going to put some tick marks on this thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to go as fast as I can. 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Then we need to graph these points here. So the first one is 3, 2. Over 3, up 2. And put a dot there. Maybe I'll use a nice red. Next point is 4, 3. So I'm going to go over 4, 2, 3, 4. Up 3, 1, 2, 3. It's about there. Next one's 5, 4. 3, 4, 5. And this one's right there. Okay, next one's 6, 5. 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6, 5. And then the last one is 7, 6. 7, 6. Okay, and there's our graph points. And if you have any questions about domain, range, graphing the relations, then you can ask me a question in class or come and talk to me after school.